It's like a little hint as to where I'm gonna go. Pampering yourself is important, even on vacation. And a very Americana color palette. I feel like it's gonna look incredible. Very excited for that look of the trip. Hi, welcome to my video. This is Anything to Wear, and I talk all things fashion. So my best friend and I are leaving for Maine in a few days. And we're just going there for like a cute, quick little girls trip. And I thought it would be fun to show you guys kind of like my packing process, what goes into planning my outfits for vacation. I am a firm believer in curating the vibe for a vacation. Every single vacation has a specific purpose, and that means we have to build a very specific suitcase. Even though a lot of people hate packing, I actually find packing really fun. It's very fulfilling. It's a creative process. And so I figured we could do it together. So let's get started. Antes que nada, se tiene que hacer un mood board, okay? There's a very specific vibe that I'm going for this trip. I've been wanting to go to Maine for vacation for a very long time, and this will be my very first time ever there. I'm picturing like obviously traditionally coastal vibes. So let's log on to Pinterest. I really love the masculinity but simplicity of this look. The palette for Maine is something that I also really like. I'm not like a huge neutrals girl. I definitely gravitate towards color and fun textures and such. And when people think coastal, I feel like they immediately think things like tan and white and beige and like a very, a very boring, very basic palette. But on the contrary, I'd argue that like the palette for the East Coast, for me at least, is very like Americana. So I'm hoping to pack a lot of blues and reds and denim that screams coastal to me way more than like a tan linen set, And all the activities that we're doing are very laid back, very easy, and so I don't have to pack like anything super crazy. I think we're good. Here is the mood board. This is what it's looking like. I'm obsessed. I really love it, and it's gonna make building the suitcase very fun. Okay, so now that we have our North Star, let's go ahead and dive into everything that I'm packing for Portland, Maine. For travel day one, I'm not the person, what's that one Alexa Chung sound that like I don't subscribe to like a cozy airport look? That would be me. I never wear leggings to the airport, maybe sweatpants, but it has to be like a hella long flight. Anything shorter than like 6 hours, I will be wearing a real outfit. And let me tell you guys, I really like doing that because it makes me feel very like put together, very like mysterious and very hot, very cool. Primarily because I just don't look bummy. Like I look good, I feel good. And so for travel, obviously it has to be a look. I am going to be wearing my baggy like acid wash Levi's that I bought a few weeks ago. And I'm going to pair it with a gingham top. It's almost like mixing prints together if you count acid wash as a print. And I just feel it's like a little hint as to where I'm gonna go. Already kicking off like the coastal vibes. On top, I'm gonna have my denim jacket. This will be one of the outerwear pieces that I bring on my trip because it is gonna be a little bit chilly. And then on my feet, I'll have some slip-on espadrilles. I just feel like that outfit's gonna be really comfortable to travel in because the jeans are super baggy. And then I'll stay nice and warm on the plane with my jacket. Now for shopping. The next day, we're gonna do a ton of bopping around Portland, Maine, looking at all the quaint little shops that I've heard so much about online. For this, I'm picturing like a long skirt moment and a very Americana color palette. I have to wear my tin fish shirt to Portland, Maine. I feel like there's no better place to wear this little tank top that I'm renting from Nuuly. Skirts also rented from Nuuly. And then for my outerwear, I'm gonna be throwing on my denim jacket to stay warm. And then on the shoes, I'm torn between like some silver sneakers or silver pumps, both of which I've worn to the office and walked around plenty in, so I know my feet will be fine. But I think I'll know the day of what I'm gonna be wearing. And because I am very certain that we're gonna do plenty of shopping, I'm gonna be taking a few extra tote bags because I'm crazy like that. Day one will probably end the night with like a good dinner, and then I have begged my best friend to watch The Summer I Turned Pretty. We'll probably be dedicating quite a few hours in the evening to her watching season 1. and getting on track to watch season 3 with me as well. We're not going to binge the whole thing, I think. We'll see what happens. But it is my goal to make her sit down and watch that show. Now for the next day, this will be our last full day in Portland, Maine. I'm calling this like sightseeing and exploration. For this day, I'm picturing some like knee-high brown leather boots, denim shorts, a nice frilly cutesy little top, and then a wool frilly little sweater that I have to throw on top to stay warm. The idea behind this outfit is that I want to look coastal, but I also want to look cool. I don't want it to be too on the nose, but I obviously want to play into the fact that we are in Maine. And under everything, I'll be wearing this brown bikini from H&M, just in case we get a chance and survive the cold to go to the beach and take like swimsuit pictures, of course. Will I actually be getting in the water? Not unless I want to freeze to death. So I don't know yet. I'm just picturing like the moment where I take off my top. I have a brown bikini top under and it's the same brown as my boots and I leave the jean shorts on. I feel like it's gonna look incredible. Very excited for that look of the trip. And then in the evening time, I will likely be wearing the same things unless I actually get in the water. And then the very last day is another full travel day because, again, we're going to take a slow girl travel approach, take the train to Boston, Boston to Houston on an airplane. So my idea behind my last and second travel day is just comfortable, some good jeans, and my denim jacket, of course. A very comfortable top, my Prada top. Are we surprised that I'm taking it on this trip? Probably not if you watched my May favorites video. And my slip-on shoes for the airport again. And that would be it. I make it home looking fabulous as well. For my spare outfits, because a girl loves to have options, I have a few more playful looks. I have these cotton shorts, striped pink from the Gap that I bought for my Mexico trip, actually. I'm picturing them with this really cute cardigan that I have and my brown boots, just in case, you know, one outfit isn't speaking to me, I can try something else with my brown boots. I might take one more look just in case we want to switch things up for whatever reason. If I do, it'll be this one. Keeping things a little bit lighter, gingham, of course, for coastal vibes. I'm going to throw in another category for you guys. For pampering, I'm going to bring on a few nice little items. Pampering yourself is important, even on vacation. Starting off with skincare. Like the night that we're watching The Summer I Turned Pretty, I really picture us wearing like face masks and, you know, just taking the time to enjoy ourselves and make it a whole experience. To make my experience even more luxurious, I'm also going to be bringing some shower steamers. What are they called? These are eucalyptus scent and smell really, really good and really relaxing. And honestly, I rarely use them here. And what better time to use them when you're doing like a really chill girls trip? So I'll be bringing that along with me as well. Also, in my travel essentials for comfort, you have to have a good hand cream, especially because my skin just overall tends to be dry when I travel. It's just a different environment, and Houston is super, super humid, unlike any other place. I'll be bringing along my favorite hand cream. Mine's by Eco Natura. It's, I think, a Latin American brand. I'm not too sure. But it's so thick and very good. It smells very, very nice. I really like it. 2 more items on my comfort pampering list are going to be my heatless curl hair tie, just to keep my hair nice and easy and looking nice while I'm on vacation. I hate thinking about having a bad hair day when I'm on vacation. Like, I just can't do it. And then lastly is going to be my weighted eye mask, because it just helps put me to bed very, very easily. I'm someone who generally struggles a tiny bit to sleep on vacation, so this typically helps knock me out a little bit faster. And then I have for fun. This is just a category that helps elevate the vibes just a teeny bit more and keeps me entertained. I'm sticking my books into this category. I'm going to be reading It in Maine. I've never ever read it, but I'm a huge fan of like the It movies, and what better place to read It than in Maine? Are you kidding me? It's gonna be amazing. And then I might bring one more title. There's one book in my TBR that I haven't read and I've had it for months. Maybe in Another Life. And it's a really interesting book by one of my favorite authors, Taylor Jenkins Reid. And in a nutshell, the main character is just like bouncing back and forth between different realities. It's a romance novel, and I think it's gonna be like a nice feel-good read in between when I'm sporadically flipping through it, because I'm a very chaotic reader. I'll read like 5 books at a time. Also on my fun list is going to be my digital camera. That girl's staying with me. It stays with me anywhere that I go. So obviously I'm going to be bringing it along on vacation. And then my DJI, of course, because what would a trip be without a vlog? Make sure you tune in once I'm back from Maine for a nice little Maine vlog. That way you'll get to see all the outfits that I'm mood boarding in this video. If anyone's watching that actually lives there, make sure to leave recommendations down below of what to do, and that would be greatly appreciated. Okay, that's it. Bye.